Hi Soch 400, my name is Dr. Eileen Setti and I am your professor for this semester. I hope you find that these video recordings are helpful to you because I'll be doing them a lot. But if I need to speak up or make adjustments, you need to tell me right away. Sometimes it's kind of difficult to manage these things in your office by yourself. And then your neighbors think that you sit here and talk to yourself. This video is just going to introduce myself and go through the syllabus for our semester. So you can stop and start it as you please. So again, my name is Dr. Setti. I am the chair of Career Pathways and Continuing Education here at Methodist College. I was an adjunct faculty member last year and I teach in arts and sciences. This year I am full-time as the new chair, so I'm responsible for all of the certificates and continuing education and community education here at Methodist. So I am quite pleased that I'm going to get to teach at least one class a semester, although we'll see about next semester, because I really do enjoy teaching, and I've got a lot of experience teaching online. I have spent many years as adjunct faculty teaching at Illinois Central College and Bradley University and Eureka College and Northern Illinois University. So I can certainly sympathize with you as you're taking this online class. Probably most of you are working part-time or even full-time. I just finished my PhD. Today is August 10th and my graduation date was August 7th. So I went to school at Northern Illinois University. It took me 5 years and it was not an online program. I got to drive 250 miles round trip a couple of days a week to finish my degree. So I have a family and know exactly what it's like to juggle school and work and family. So hopefully this class will be manageable and I can have your assignments posted well in advance so that you can have some flexibility. So my next task in this video is to go over the syllabus, which you should download and you can follow along with me. The prerequisite for this course is Soc 101, which is an introduction to sociology class, and you have my contact information there. The best way to reach me is by email or my office phone, which is listed there. I will have office hours on Monday mornings from 9 to 10, but certainly by an appointment. I'm on campus. I do have a lot of meetings off campus, and I have a lot of meetings on campus as well, but I am certainly happy to schedule appointments for you whenever it is most convenient. So we are using two textbooks, Social Problems by Sharon and Vigilant, and then Health, Politics, and Policy by Marone and Elke. I'll have supplemental readings posted on D2L, so those will be in PDF format, so you can download those as needed, but primarily we're going to stick to those two textbooks. We'll have some videos to watch as well. So this is an online course. We are going to be using D2L, or Desire to Learn. This is the first semester that Methodist is using this software throughout all of our online classes and our in-person classes as well. So everyone is kind of learning. So the first thing you need to know is that I am a sociologist and a political scientist. I am not a technology whiz, so if you're having trouble with D2L, you need to contact our IT department, and you can do that through the Methodist College website. You can just very quickly submit an IT ticket. If you're on campus, you can contact them directly and they can help you. But when you call me and say, oh, I can't get D2L to work, I just don't know, and I really can't troubleshoot for you. So IT is your first line of defense. D2L has some great YouTube videos that you can just do a Google search and download those if you're having trouble. I will be posting other videos on how do you do a discussion board, how do you submit an assignment through the Dropbox, so hopefully you'll find those helpful. I strongly urge you to use the Center for Student Success if you're having trouble with this class, if you need help with strategies or time management, and certainly writing. We're going to be doing a large writing project. Because it's an online class, you're going to be writing a lot. And while this is not an English class, and I'm certainly not a composition expert, I will be grading you on your writing as well. and giving some feedback on that. On the second page, you'll see core student learning outcomes. Those are prescribed by the college, so you can go through there and get an idea of what our goals are for this semester. The academic honesty policy, hopefully you are familiar with this already, and this speaks to plagiarism. One of the things that I certainly expect is that you are doing your own work. I certainly understand that you could likely be having conversations about class with your classmates, and that is certainly fine, but I'm expecting you to do your work independently. We have the disability statement comes next. And if you have any issues, any learning disabilities, you need to contact Tricia Fox at our Center for Student Success and then communicate with me any accommodations that you may need. So that is your responsibility to do. So if you need to do so, please handle that as soon as possible. We have client confidentiality policy and our FERPA Rights and Privacy Act, which talks about how we are keeping your school records and anything pertaining to you is confidential and just between the student and myself. The student responsibility statement talks about ethical behavior and professionalism. This can be sometimes difficult in an online class when we have discussion boards and we're sharing ideas and we're talking about some sensitive subjects. So I always warn you to be critical in your thinking, but certainly be kind and be open to others' ideas and perceptions. The catalog and student handbook are listed there, and you can click on those links to go to the Methodist College website and get more information on those. My classroom policy, again, I'm expecting you to be respectful of everyone at all times. All assignments are due by 11:50 p.m. On the date that the assignment is posted, so, or on the date that the deadline is posted. So for some reason D2L won't let you turn anything in at midnight, so I have it set for 11:50 p.m. So make sure that you have things in on time. If you are late, then I will take points off at my discretion. Again, cheating will not be tolerated, and the first offense will result in a 0 on that assignment or that exam, and the second offense will be failure of the course. And again, poor planning on your part does not constitute an emergency on mine. I realize that you're all busy and have crazy schedules, but you absolutely cannot leave assignments or questions to the last minute and then expect me to respond immediately so that you can make a deadline. So please be organized and let's be cognizant of everyone's crazy schedules. Again, late assignments, there's more information there. And then class cancellation, since this is an online class, it would be very, very rare that I would push back a deadline because of inclement weather. You should all be able to meet those deadlines. However, I know many of you live in outlying areas and may not have easy access to internet, and so I'm certainly we'll work through those problems when we get there, and let's hope that we don't have any floods or major snowstorms between now and the end of the semester. Student achievement, our grading scale is 90, 80, 70, 60, which is the standard grading scale for arts and sciences classes here at Methodist. Those of you in the nursing program can sigh a relief because that grading scale is a little bit different than the nursing grading scale. Exams and assignments. We'll have a midterm exam. That's, of course, that's take home. You have written responses, so those will be done when you have a reading, and then you'll have a prescribed assignment that will be a written response. Audio responses are actually PowerPoints, and it would be similar to giving a PowerPoint presentation in a class. You will record those PowerPoints, and we will talk about how you do recorded PowerPoints. It's pretty easy. I've been doing them for a couple of years with my students, and no one has been maimed or injured in recording a PowerPoint. Everyone's been able to figure out. So you might want to start playing around with that and see if you can figure that out on your own. Reaction papers are a little bit more substantial than the written responses. You'll do 4 of those, and those are based on 4 video clips that are scattered throughout the semester. Discussion boards, we do those quite often. That's a great way to get conversation between students. Sometimes I will post questions to lead those. Sometimes there will be students who are posting questions to lead those. So we kind of change those up a little bit throughout the semester. And then your big project is based on Healthy People 2020, which is an initiative that is you may already know about, and you'll be able to select a topic within Healthy People 2020. We'll write a paper. We'll do peer reviews, and so you'll have a first draft that will be reviewed by your peers, and then a final paper submission, and you will do a narrated PowerPoint just like you would be presenting to a class at the end of the semester, and then a final exam. So it's a busy semester. I try to have 2 assignments a week, a discussion board and a written response. Sometimes you might have 3. I think there's a couple of weeks where there's 3 assignments that are due. For example, your topic for your Healthy People 2020 project, and 2 other assignments that are due. Towards the end of the semester, I ease up on those assignments. So beginning the week of November 14th, you only have 1 assignment due, because I know the end of the semester is crazy, and you'll be really working hard on your Healthy People 2020 projects. So the remainder of the syllabus is our week by week assignments. So you'll see the week is on the left column. What content we're covering is in the middle. Look at the key, which is just under course content, which is the shorthand for what textbook or like C and V is Sharon and Vigilant. So look those up. That's just my shorthand to make it a little bit easier. You'll see that the discussion boards on the deadlines to the right have 2 dates to them. Quite often I expect some of your posts to happen by Friday, and then the remainder of your posts to be done by Sunday evening. So I do that so that people don't wait until Sunday at 6 o'clock at night to do their posts, and then the entire class is expected to do responses. So that's why there are 2 deadlines for discussion boards. But otherwise, follow those deadlines, and everything is due again at 11:50 p.m. So just right before midnight. If you have any questions, certainly email me or call me, and I'll be happy to make any clarifications in our syllabus. Thanks.